Consensus Digital Media hosted the Southern Surge Next Generation Manufacturing Summit. Let's get into it. And welcome to Innovate Marketing Daily. Today is July 19th, 2023. My name is shawnpneal, and we are brought to you by MyPodcast.Media. Brands, if you are considering launching a podcast, maybe for your marketing or communication strategy, make sure you visit mypodcast.media. All right, we've got a great story about this summit, so without further ado, it seems like there are a lot of great things happening in Atlanta. We keep getting stories from Atlanta, so maybe I need to visit Atlanta soon. Anyone in the Atlanta area want to host me? I'll be down. I'm coming from Indiana, so anyway, I'll be there sometime soon. Now, with that being said, last week on July 13th, Consensus Digital Media hosted the first ever Southern Surge Next Generation Manufacturing Summit in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, Consensus Digital Media highlights and produces uplifting and relevant stories that spotlight the communities, leaders, and businesses achieving a sustainable future through innovative and pragmatic solutions. Now, I want to talk for a minute about this summit because a lot of things happened and a lot of people were there. In fact, more than 150 elected leaders, industry executives, educators, students, economic development officials, policymakers, and even community stakeholders. And these were people from all throughout the region. They all converged at the historic Georgia Freight Depot venue downtown Atlanta to discuss the blueprint for leading the U.S. toward a more prosperous and sustainable future. So attendees heard directly from local public officials in Georgia and South Carolina, as well as former Georgia Governor and U.S. Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, about how next-generation manufacturing is fueling economic growth in the South. Thanks to future-forward technological innovations, say that fast, thanks to future-forward technological innovations across the region, production facilities for electric vehicles, solar panels, wind turbines, batteries, and microchips are proliferating throughout the South. Now, bookending the day was a live onstage podcast taping of Consensus in Conversation between its host and Consensus publisher, Connor Gahn, and Chris Clark, the president and CEO of the Georgia Chamber of Commerce. And you know we're all about podcasts here, so I did take a quick glance for that, and we'll definitely link to it if we can find it online somewhere so that you can check that out as well. Now, Clark's closing comments reinforced a common theme throughout the day of the importance of workforce development and how Georgia and the South are leading by example. Now, we'll include a link to the Southern Surge Next Generation Manufacturing Summit's full program and a list of their speakers in the show notes so that you can go check that out for yourself. And we'll also include a couple of things for highlights, including their Twitter and LinkedIn and even YouTube links, so that you can check that out as well. Wherever you're watching or listening, make sure you drop by, give this a like or a share, and let the good folks down there in Atlanta know that you're thinking about them, you're supporting them in everything that they're doing, and of course that I'll be down there to visit sometime soon. I need to get down there and find out what all is going on in Atlanta because a lot of good things seem to be coming out of that city. All right, my friends, that wraps it up for me today. I hope you enjoyed this story. As always, I've got to get busy because there are a lot of stories out there about marketing, branding, and business growth. I've got to filter through all of them, shuffle the paper, find the best ones, look at the old newspaper headlines. And when I find the ones that really make an impact, I'll be back here tomorrow to share them with you. So until we meet again, my friends, stay safe, be well. See ya.